Hello, everybody. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. Practice safe social distancing of at least 6 feet. Everybody wear a mask in place with the proper COVID-19 protocols. There will be no flash photography. Extinguish your cigarettes. No fireworks or flammable devices. No laptops, cell phones, or tablets. For the show is about to commence. Hold on a second. The limousine just pulled up. Let's see if the show is here. Show, you ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Show your utmost respect to the eighth wonder of the world, the show. Coming to you live from my mommy's garage. I am the eighth wonder of the world. I am the show. I am from the planet Bergatron. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of Bergatron and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You are talking to the next president of the United States, folks. BERGS 2020. Campaign mode in full effect. Now let me talk to you, folks. Let me tell you what's going on over here. We got a lot of ins and outs. We got a lot of yings and yangs. The bottom line is this. We have widespread panic. We have widespread chaos on the Rauncho. We have Herman O'Munster working overtime with his script writers down in Los Angeles, trying to fix his meltdown from his latest subject to live at the shit shack, Mr. D. Drunks, who again last night on a drunken rampage rant, who drank an entire fifth of Fireball. He went into a rich life moment of I'm quitting you too, folks. And let me tell you something, folks. Apparently, he has deleted that particular video in question, where all of a sudden, out of the blue, he hated everybody. He said, everybody, I don't want your money. I don't want your views. I don't want your subs. You all people can take it and shove it up your ass. Basically. After he's gotten thousands of dollars riding off the coattails of Herman O. Munster. He wasn't B-Bubs last night or early this morning because I woke up. My sleeping schedule is very precarious. And I woke up early and I happened to catch that video when he posted it at 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the bottom line is this. He was drunker than a skunk. He was drunker than a skunker. And the bottom line is this. He basically said, in so many words, I'm quitting YouTube, folks. And in my opinion, Herman was behind this. But then Herman went off for his daily exercise walk, not with a dog. Now, Herman hatoofs on dogs now. There is no more Georgie boy at the Rauncho. There's just, when he walks, he's just walking a selfie stick. He's walking by himself with a stick. Okay? Because the Georgie boy and Missy boy, they're missing in action, folks. They are officially MIA. And you should really be concerned about that, Herman, because we know you get paid a monthly stipend from the government as a caregiver to a disabled person, because Missy is on disability, federal disability, SSDI. So the bottom line is this. You're double dipping, allegedly. So you better take care of your shit. But you got bigger fish to fry right now. You're not worried about where Pissy is. Free Missy. Free Georgie boy. You got bigger fish to fry right now there, Herman. Being the man of the Rauncho like you are. The real queen of the Rauncho is your doctor wife who owns the Rauncho. The owner is the real queen. So you got bigger fish to fry now. You got to rewrite some scripts. You got to rewire. So take out all your tools. Go out to your little garage there, your little workshop. You're going to have to put on your working wig with the big rat tail down the middle. You're going to have to bring old Dumps into the work shack. You're going to have to rewire his brain, come up with some new scripts, because you have one here that's gone haywire, folks. I remember when Dumps deleted his channel over a year ago. And I think it was around the time where he was carrying the knife, with the whole Mallory situation down there at the streaming house in Florida. The fallout of that, which he should have been arrested for that. He's lucky he wasn't arrested for that. So the bottom line is this. I remember after the fallout from that, Mr. Dumps hid his channel, and he had a hard time getting it back. He might have a hard time getting it back this time. So now Herman is in full DEFCON 5, just like from the movie, the 1983 movie War Games. Herman is going nuts with this one. How are you going to explain this to your flock? Huh, Herman? How are you going to explain this to your sheeple? Well, you haven't explained anything about Missy or Georgie, but you're going to have to explain this one because he's living with you at the shit shack. Unless if he gets on his little scooter and scoots down there to Monkey Boy, right? Who knows? He might do that. He might say the hell with this and just fucking one day wake up and just go down. But he's not going to do that. He needs your money. You support him. He works that butt and mouth, and you work the money angle. Or I should say, you don't work the money. All your sheep work the money. All those Las Vegas vacations are paid for by your people. You know it, and I know it. Everything is paid for by your people. So the bottom line is this. What are you going to do? How are you going to explain this? I know you're in total meltdown mode right now. You're in total damage control mode right now. Just as the White House was after 9/11. They didn't know what to do. You're in total meltdown mode, Herman O. Munster. You know it, and I know it. And what's going to happen next? I guess we're going to have to follow the script. I'm on fire, folks. I'm en fuego. Let's see those thumbs ups. Let's see those 55s. Let's see people signing up for the BERGS Show. $1.99 a month. The BERGS Brigade. Let's see some memberships. The last day of the month, folks. Let's see those super chats firing at me like flamethrowers. Light me up. Like Mr. Tuck, Tuck, Tick, Tick would say, light me up like a Christmas tree, folks. We got the 4th of July weekend coming up here, folks. We got Canada Day tomorrow. We got the King of All Things Day coming up, folks. Let me tell you something, folks. King of All Things is from Chicago. And the highest murder rate in the whole United States is in Chicago. And the King knows what I'm talking about, especially around the 4th of July time. That's when all the bangers, that's when all the gangbangers settle most of their scores because people are lighting off fireworks. So that's a perfect time to do your dirty work. That's when the gangs with retaliation mode, they go into work. That's when the shooters go into action, folks. And let me tell you something. The King is a shooter. He's an enforcer. He is the enforcer of the BERGS Show. And let me tell you something, Herman O. Munster. You are in total damage control mode right now. Your new boyfriend, Mr. Bumps, Mr. Dumps, Mr. Drunks, he deleted his channel. He had a full meltdown last night, drank a full bottle of Fireball, and he went nuts. He went nuclear. This was a nuclear meltdown of epic proportions, folks. This was World War III. And let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something, Herman. You don't have a channel. You have a dying channel. For someone who is so addicted to YouTube. You say you have a variety channel. Bullshit. Where are the restaurant reviews? Where are the metal detectors? Where are the drone flying trips? Only thing I see from you is never-ending Rauncho cooking stadium, and you just sitting in your living room. I don't hear the Georgia dog barking. What do you got him buried underneath the crawl space like John Wayne Gacy? You don't want to be at weekend at Herman's, weekend at Bernie's. You might be disappearing, folks. Where you got Missy's body stored, huh? In the backyard? Huh? Did you burn it up in those illegal fire pits you got? And then you threw a little olive on top. You threw a little Georgia boy on top. I thought your neighbors smelled some burnt fur. That was a little Georgia boy. You threw him on top of the fire. I know what was going on. I thought I smelled something funny. I smelled some burnt pug being burned up on a fire. Well, until we know otherwise, that's what I heard. Because you don't want to come forth. You don't want to tell everyone what the 411 is, what the skinny is. You don't want to tell people what the Mary J. Blige is, the 411. What's the 411? You don't want to tell people what's going on. And now you got your main squeeze because you kicked Dumbo to the curb. You kick the Bergs to the curb. You chew everyone up and spit them out. And now you got your man, your new boo, your new main man. And he's gone against you. He went against the script. He went against the tide. And let me tell you something, folks. When you swim out in a rip, when you swim out in the ocean, you're swimming against the tide. That's what he's doing right now, folks. He's going against his mommy. I might live in my mommy's garage, but you, Mr. Dumps, live in your mommy's shit shack. So we need some answers. We need the truth. We need the truth. So the bottom line is this, Mr. Dumps. Go get those teeth fixed. You can't fix those teeth. Those are unfixable. You can't fix them. You lay down in a dentist chair, he or she's going to say, yank all those motherfuckers. That is pure meth mouth. I've seen it a million times. I'm 7 years older than you, brother. So stop with your grift. Stop with your con job. Because the next place you guys were going to go was Los Algodones. We know that. Can't fix those. At least Elbow had teeth. All right, folks. So what do we got going here? I don't see myself getting lit up yet. $2 from Stoney Jenkins. I'll be going live. This is just going to be a short one, folks, and I'm going to go play the guitar. We got Nippy. We got D-Dubs. Is that the real D-Dubs? We got Mr. Atari 55. All right, Mr. Atari 55. I saw you talking shit about me. Trump the traitor. Rest in peace, Missy Jen and Georgia. You will be missed. Well, currently, they are considered missing people. Real life, the Veronica Bergatron. Desert Moon. Oh, I know who that is. That is Jesse. That is Nick's girl. Buddy Holly, Jamie, Katz. Baja Bound. Bergs is on fire. En Fuego. Elect Berg, Salty Dog 2020. She's not my running mate. I'm running alone, folks. Actually, I'm running with the king of all things. He's my running mate. Pink Piggott. Maybe Herman likes D-Drunk's mouth. Jamie Katz. Question is Dumps a sex offender? Well, he's a registered sex offender. Yes, he is. And he's absconded from the law. He hasn't registered in years. Joseph, he is there because Hosey doesn't want to chooch alone. Deadbeat dads. Righty-tighty. Kit and Cat. I'm sure D still likes me. Rub one out, Rosie. East Coast down and out. Bergs, what's up? Get into this D-drunk shit. You got connection. What's up, East Coast down and out? Ace Carson. All right, we got $2 from Stoney Jenkins. We got Tiger Kitty in the house. We got D-Dubs Travels. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. Is that the real D-Dubs or what? No, I can't have Salty Dog as my running mate. Her and I would fight too much. I think I might have I need an enforcer in there. I think I'm going to have King of All Things. But maybe I can find a job for Salty in my administration. She can be my personal masseuse. She can give me massages with happy endings. I can get Tiger Kitty and Tiger Kitty, Hazel Reptiles, and Salty Dog on my personal masseuse team. Tiger Kitty, you're going to be one of my massage therapists. Yep. You're going to be one of my massage therapists on the days off when Salty Dog has her days off, folks. So someone's got to do it every day, folks. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. You know what? And let me tell you something, folks. You might be able to quit YouTube, Mr. D Dumps. But let me tell you something that you can never quit. YouTube play button images.
There you go. Pictures of YouTube create.
YouTube play button images. God damn it. YouTube play button images.
YouTube Creator Awards. Okay.
Let me tell you something, Dumps. Let me tell you something, Mr. Dumps. You might be able to quit YouTube, but you can't quit this. This is going to be on your left hand for the rest of your life. You've made poor decisions in your life, sir. That's why you're a man on the run. That's why you're a man who doesn't support his family. That's why you're a deadbeat dad. That's why you're an absconder. That's why you're a pothead and an alcoholic. That's why you don't have any teeth. That's why you live off of other people on the road. That's why you're a beggar and a bum. Because you make poor decisions in your life. Anyone who puts a YouTube play button on their hand makes poor decisions in their life. And let me tell you something, Tiger Kitty. Well, what kind of position do you want? Okay, Jill, you can be my personal bartender. Tiger Kitty, you can be my personal maid. And Hazel Reptiles will be in charge of the animals. Okay? That's the bottom line. Anybody, okay, you can be my personal relaxation therapist. You can be my personal relaxation therapist. Anybody who puts a play button, YouTube play button tattooed on their hand makes poor choices in life, folks. And let me tell you something. The more poor choices you make in life, and as the older you get, they just compound, and they build up and build up and build up. I mean, how many kids does this guy have out of wedlock? How many baby mamas does he have running around? How many kids is he not paying child support to? Okay? He's on the run. Okay? Who would ever just delete their YouTube channel? Well, he didn't delete it. He put it on hide. Now, he's not quitting YouTube, folks. He's putting his YouTube channel on on private. But let me tell you something, Herman. Just like you chewed me up and spit me out, I got a new segment now. These are catching on. The BERGS Daily Rauncho Briefings. The BERGS Daily Rants. Because you, Herman O. Munster, and you, D Drunks, and the entire Rauncho community, you are the gift that keeps on giving. And we still want answers. We want to know, where is Missy? Where is Georgie? We don't have those answers. I emailed Missy 4 or 5 times. She hasn't replied. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone calls and does a welfare check on her. Because after all, you are responsible for her. She's a disabled, transgendered woman, 50-year-old transgendered, who lives in your house. It's actually your wife's house. But you allegedly collect a nice caregiving check every month. What's up, the Monstrabator? I'll give the Monstrabator a wrench. Maybe he might show some love that way. Wait, Stony Jenkins, were you a channel member? I have to remind people who were channel members, at the end of the month, if you don't re-up it, then you don't have that little thing next to your name. In the past week, I've lost about 8 people. Yeah, you're not a channel member. You're not a channel member anymore, Stony Jenkins. I need some more channel members, folks. I'm not a perverted person like the people on the Rauncho. Okay, every single dime I get is going towards my Class B camper van. Yeah. If you don't do it every month, and I've had a lot of people who've fallen by the wayside here. That's why I got to keep coming live night after night after night and remind the people. And I'm just going to go here for like another half hour, and then I'm going to take a break and play the guitar. So the bottom line is this. Wait, was the King of all things, were you a member? Hey, King, you want to become a member for $1.99? D-Dubs Travels. I decided to use my children as an excuse because I refuse to pay child support. I'm afraid my YouTube and merch money may be garnished. Quitting YouTube, folks. Property of Herman. Yeah. Come on, D-Dumps. I'll PayPal you $100, D-Dumps, if you get a tattoo that says property of Herman O. Munster. You said that you wanted a tramp stamp when you were down there in Las Vegas. $2 from Pink Bigot. Woo! Let's give Pink Bigot a big woo. You guys remember? What heterosexual man do you know? Okay, I have one tattoo, the Grateful Dead, you know. This is from 1999. That's all I got. You see my guns? Let me tell you something, folks. What heterosexual man do you know? An allegedly heterosexual man like Mr. Dumps. What heterosexual man do you know walks around with a transgender and says to Herman that the next tattoo he wants to get is a tramp stamp? Yeah, that's what he said, Stoney Jenkins. He wants a tramp stamp. You know what a tramp stamp is, folks. A tattoo on the small of your back. That's what the women were getting back in the 90s, in the early 2000s. Because those were the best kind of women, right? Because, we'd spot them at the ocean or by a pool, or maybe during the summertime where they're wearing like a half top, and then you can see their nice tramp stamp, butterfly, whatever they got there on the small of their back. That's a target, folks. Might as well be a target. Because if you see a chick like that, you know she's down. You know she's down. She's down to fuck around. And especially if she's got the tongue piercing in, folks. That's just a double down. Welcome to the BERGS Brigade. Stoney Jenkins, welcome back, brother. And let me tell you something, folks. The only kind of guys that I saw who had a tramp stamp were gay men. And then I think Herman said he wanted to get a tramp stamp also. This was a few weeks ago on one of their last nights in Las Vegas. And let me tell you something. Herman was walking around and saying, "Oh, my feet really hurt. I got these Skechers shoes here from Dave the Fisherman, LCD. First off, Herman, why would you have to ever, if you really own the Rauncho, with all that property is probably worth $1 million, and all the money you made on there, you probably have another $1 million in the bank. Why would you have to get secondhand sneakers from LCD? You can't walk into any Foot Locker or wherever they sell sneakers and buy a couple new pairs of sneakers. Okay? So Herman is a pro at what's called the soft beg or dry begging. And Herman points the camera down at his shoes and he goes, I got these secondhand Skechers, and my feet kind of hurt, but at least I wear some inserts, and I got 2 pairs of socks on, so they're not that bad, right? And then he shuts up about it. Oh yeah, no. And then he says something like, I'm not asking anybody for new shoes or anything. And then, bam, just like that. Or as Coach would say, bam, 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 just like that. Herman gets dropped $99.99. Those nice big red ones. I haven't had a red one in a while. Norm F hasn't been around. And the person, I'd never seen that person before. And the person said, "Rosie, go buy yourself a new pair of running shoes." And then less than 5 minutes later, that guy drops another $99.99. So the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this, Tiger Kitty. Bottom line is this, Monkey Boy. Oh, Monkey Boy. The pink Power Ranger Power Bottom Monkey Boy. So, let me tell you something, Smelly O'Smelly. After you got that $200 from dry begging in Las Vegas, did you, because you've been home now for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, have you gone out and bought a new pair of sneakers yet? No, because if you did, you would have shown everybody your new pair of sneakers, because that's what you view YouTube as. I show my life. No, you don't. Because if you showed your life, you would show yourself in the morning in your fucking bathroom, and you would show everybody, hey, everybody, this is how you put a wig on over here. This is how you slap on the clown makeup over here. This is how I put on my top and my brassiere. Oh, I don't have to wear a brassiere because I got natural looking 38 triple Ds. Oh, they're quad Ds. There's no such thing as quad D. After triple D, it goes to E, you moron. So let me tell you something, Smelly O'Smelly. Cut the crap. Cut the crap. And why don't you buy a pair of sneakers? You got $200 free to buy them. So buy the, Monkey Boy, you're working that button mouth with Mr. Dumps. And now Monkey Boy is now part of the script probably. And you're going to see Dumps now because he temporarily deleted his channel. You're going to see Dumps hopping on Monkey Boy's little scooter and scooting down to Monkey Boy, right? And that's going to be part of the script. And then Herman is going to say, oh my God, I'm here alone. I got to go save him. I got to go get my man back. That could be a plot line. Because I'm telling you right now, Herman is in the writer's room rewriting the script as we speak, folks. Yep. You're right about that, Stoney Jenkins. I think D-Dumps wants to go hang out with Black Bigot. Because after all, folks, just as Ben Franklin once said, guests are like a piece of fish. They smell after 3 days. Okay? How can a person who calls themselves a travel channel, how can you just set up shop in the shit shack? At least Dumbo had a reason. Dumbo had a reason because he had his Class B camper van there, which, Herman took forever to fix. Herman was milking the hell out of that project. So basically, Elbow was kind of waiting on Herman. Okay? Herman wanted to leave months before that, really, because Dumbo isn't into the things Herman's into. Dumbo's not into the inner city chooching and all the hanging out with the homeless and drinking and all that stuff. He wants to do his own thing. Okay? So right now, I see everything. It's a big script rewrite. You have someone having a nervous breakdown in the Rauncho. Mr. Dumps having an unexpected nervous breakdown, breaking protocol. Mr. Dumps, what broke the protocol, folks? He went against the righteous today. What's up, Pete? What's up, fuck 2020? Monkey boy definition: a young, loud, boisterous male prone to excessive alcohol consumption, aggression, and obnoxious behavior. Stoney Jenkins, he's living with a YouTube addict. I'm a YouTube addict, folks. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think, you know what? There you go. We'll go on a trip. Me and Salty Dog and King and Tiger Kitty. So that way, the King and I can go out and go to strip clubs and gamble and get lap dances and do all the kinds of things that two alpha men do, while Tiger and Salty are back at the hotel suite doing whatever the girls do. And Stoney Jenkins, you can come too. Anyone can come. Oh, that's right. Tiger Kitty, you gonna be on that strip pole, huh? Tiger Kitty, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get back on that pole. And Salty Dog, you better get on that pole also. Tasha Teal, you get on that pole also. Hazel Reptiles, wherever you are, you get on that pole also. We want all the ladies on that pole. D-Dub Travels. Hey, at least I'll say this about D-Dub. I guess he is a man of his word. He said early this morning he's quitting YouTube. I'm quitting YouTube, folks, and he actually quit. But he'll be back. He just temporarily hid his channel. Okay? He'll be back, folks. Because like I said, the longer you're in this community for, it's just like joining the mafia, folks. And King of all things knows what I'm talking about, because King of all things is a made man. Okay? He's untouchable. Once you join the life, King, there is no retirement. The only way you get out of the life is in a body bag. Okay? Or even if you go to prison, you're still in the life. However, it would be very hard to be on the boat and in prison. Right? But you could probably still do it. Blood in, blood out. That's right. Because even if I was in prison, folks, because you know I'm the emperor, I'd still have my people sending me commissary money. I'd still be hustling and wheeling and dealing in prison. I'd still be making moves, making my phone calls, having my bitches call me, having my bitches visit me, slipping me a little something on the side, you know what I'm saying, so I can make my side hustle in prison. And I have to just make one or two phone calls, and I tell my major players, okay, I want you to go into G Mango's room. I want you to say this. I want you to say that. I want you to take down the Chucky cartel. We can't have any race mixing here right now because we got a lot of problems with the Black Lives Matter movement. So we need some major enforcers. We need some Carlos Martinez's. We need some major trolls going into the Chucky cartel. I would be making moves even if I was in prison, baby. So the bottom line is this. The only way to get out of the void is in a body bag, is in a wooden box 6 feet under. And let me tell you something, folks. Even if I was in a wooden box 6 feet under, I would be like that woman from the Kill Bill movie. What's her name? That actress? What the hell's her name? What's that hot girl's name? Who starred in the movie Kill Bill?
The cast of Kill Bill.
Uma Thurman. Even if I was dead and in a box 6 feet under, I'd still be making moves, baby. Because I'd be buried alive, just like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. And I'd be taking that little flashlight, putting it in my mouth, and doing the fist crane technique. And I'd be punching my way through that casket. And I'd be shooting myself up through the dirt. You can't kill the Bergs. I can't die. I'll never die. Yeah, I'm going to be punching that coffin, folks. You can't get rid of me. Because let me tell you something, folks. I once was with Miyagi-Do Karate. My sensei was Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita. But you know what? I got tired of Daniel LaRusso, so I've gone to the dark side of the force. I've joined Johnny Cade and Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. And let me tell you something, folks. I don't do the crane kick anymore. I don't do sand the floor, wax on, wax off, paint the fence, paint the house. I don't do this move anymore. I do the hypnotic BERGS special with hash browns, the New Jersey special with hash browns. If you come at me, folks, you say, hey, man, you got a problem? I say, yeah. What's your problem? You want to go? Yeah, you want to go? You want to go? And I'm doing this. And they're looking at me, and they're thinking, man, white boy is crazy. But it's just like hypnosis, folks. I'm hypnotizing you. It's just like when you got a little dog treat and you say to your dog, sit down, sit. And you got that dog treat. You got that nice dog treat that smells like bacon. And that dog just wants that dog treat. And you're moving it back and forth. And little Rover, his head is moving back and forth. And he's slobbering, folks. He is salivating. It's pouring out of him. He's getting hypnotized. And this is my move. I hypnotize my opponent with this. And I give him the New Jersey hash browns, New Jersey special with hash browns. 3 right uppercuts. And then I give him 3 left jabs, 1 right uppercut, and a left uppercut. I give him 1, 2, 3, 4 hash browns. Huh? That's what I do. Huh? I give him 1, 2, 3, 4 hash browns. That's what I do, girls. You looking at Mr. Hash Browns. You looking at the show. What's going on? What's going on, folks? Who's going to show their love to the Bergie boy? We got coffee time with the king. How dare you go live when the Bergs is live? I'm the emperor. Coffee time with the king. I'm talking about some hash browns, folks. This is a deadly move. And I'm not talking about the 5-point exploding heart technique from Kill Bill Part 2. I can do that one also. I can also do the move when Uma Thurman pulls out Daryl Hannah's only eyeball. I can also pull out your eyes, folks. I'm a trained assassin. I can give you a throat punch that will kill you in 2 seconds. I can pull out your eyeballs that quick. Huh? How quick? That quick. How quick? That quick. How quick? That quick. How quick? That quick. How quick can I pull your How quick can I How quick can I pull out both your eyeballs? How quick can I pull out both your eyeballs? Tiger Kitty! Boom! Boom! But I'm not going to pull out both your eyeballs, Tiger. I still want you to see. I'm just going to pull out one of them. Which one is it going to be? Your right or your left, huh? Is it going to be my right? Wrap up! I already pulled it out, my left. You talking about a man. I used to wrestle in high school. I can get you in a headlock and break your neck just like it within 1 second. You're looking at a trained assassin here, folks. So let me tell you something, monkey boy. I don't care how many planes you jumped out of. Big whoop. Once you do a few jumps, everything else is routine. Were you in combat? I don't see any combat medals. Were you in Vietnam War? Where were you? And show your receipts, show your proof. Because when Herman was at your house, you just showed a bunch of stock pictures. How do we know you're not some weirdo who just goes on eBay and buys a bunch of pictures? We don't know anything about you. You can buy that kind of stuff. It's called stolen valor. People buy medals all the time. You can buy congressional medal honors, fake ones. You can buy anything you want. Anything you want for sale in the world is on the internet. You want to buy a uniform to look like a 5-star general and have all the medals and alert? You can buy it all. It's all on there on the internet, folks. You can buy all your plaques and certifications. You can forge them and buy them. We don't know anything. There's no proof. You talk about, oh, I'm a monkey boy. What the hell does that mean? I can understand calling a ranger boy. What's a monkey boy? What does that mean? You were living in the jungle with a bunch of monkeys? Huh? What's going on over here? Remember, folks, all the people who were members of the BERGS Brigade. I've lost a lot of members the last week because it's on a 30-day cycle, I guess, and you have to re-up. I think Black Cat, Whiteface, you might have been a member. So make sure to re-up. Stoney Jenkins, re-up tonight. This is the last day of the month, the last day of the pay period. Let's make it count, folks. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. So the bottom line is this. I have a BERGS clit. I paid for it. All right. So the bottom line is this, Herman. When are you going to come clean? When are you going to go down by the riverside and wash your hands clean in that river? When are you going to lay down your burdens? When are you going to go to your church and go to confession and tell us what you did with Missy, what you did with Georgie Boy? You told me you are a practicing Catholic. Well, the churches might not be open, but you can do it probably over the internet. So the bottom line is this. When are you going to come up the present time? You've heard me say it a million times. Come up the present time. I'm not L. Ron Hubbard. I'm L. Ron Bergs. I'm not a Scientologist. I'm a Bergologist. Mangos calls himself a bootyologist. Bottom line is this. You talking to a man. I am L. Ron Bergs. I'm not L. Ron Hubbard. But there's two parts to the human mind, folks. There's the reactive mind and the analytical part of the mind. The reactive mind houses all of the negative components that overtake your life. Things like neurosis, PTSD, past traumatic events, panic, anxiety, depression. Maybe you're slapped around or molested when you were a kid. Maybe you had some really bad things happen to you. And you've let these events, these past events, take over your life. Well, you need to come up to present time. 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 You need to stop living in the past. And you need to come up. And you need to let your analytical part of your mind take over. The rational side of your mind. The side of your mind that makes good choices. The side of your mind that doesn't drink and drive. The reactive side of your mind is going to make the crazy choices. You know, when you're 6 or 7 beers in and you say, oh, well, I'm just going to the store to get another 6-pack. I'm not going to get pulled over. And that's when you get pulled over. The analytical side of your mind, the rational side of your mind is going to say, no, you know what? You're not going to do that. You're going to sleep it off, and then you're going to do it tomorrow. You're going to do the right thing. So what I'm trying to say to you, we got Sonny Disposition in here, baby. What's going on, Sonny? Wait, what's going on with Tiger Kitties? Dog. What's going on, Sonny Disposition? Dr. Bergs is in the house. I'm not L. Ron Hubbard. I'm L. Ron Bergs, folks. And I'm here to tell you, Herman O. Munster, Bosco. All right, I'll give you a wrench back, Bosco. You're going to come up to present time, Bosco, and become a member of the BERGS Brigade. I've been losing members because after 30 days, these people are not re-upping. This, I'm trying to get it up to 100 people. I went from 28 people down to 21 people. Now I think we're back at 22 people. Come on, folks. You got to come up. Let's bring it up. And let's show some Berg some love on that super chat right now. Let's show the Bergie boys some love. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100. Or there, right there in that PayPal. PayPal.me/thebergs1973. And remember, my birthday's coming up on July 25th, 1973. The Berg's going to be 47 years old. I know I don't look a day over 26, but I am turning 47, folks. You looking at the Silver Fox of YouTube. You looking at the George Clooney of YouTube. And let me tell you something, folks. July is going to be a banner month. We got the 4th of July this Saturday. We got my birthday is on July 25th, which is also on a Saturday. The bottom line is this. July is going to be the biggest month in the history of the BERGS Show. And then starting on August 1st, I'm going to be making a lot of changes in my life. A lot of changes. No more drinking. I'm going to be losing a lot of weight because the bottom line is this. This is my last final month of drinking. And I'm still going to be having a good time partying with you folks, but I'm just not going to be drinking. Give myself a month. And let me tell you something, folks. August 1st, I'm going to be a new person. $2 for Tiger Kitty, baby. Tiger Kitty's joining my political team. I am running for president this year. Bosco, sunny disposition. What's up, Kirsty? Chrissy? What's up, Ania? What's up, girls? You looking at a man. You looking at the show. 6 feet tall. 195 pounds. Look at that wingspan, girls. Look how many Bergettes I can fit between each arm, huh? Look at them guns, girls. Guns, David Guns. You looking at Mr. 55. You ain't looking at Mr. Atari 55 tonight. You looking at Mr. Cobra Kai 55. Strike hard, strike first, no mercy. Bottom line is this. What's going on? Where you from? I want to know everybody over here, over there. Any BBWs in here tonight? Any beautiful BBWs in here in the greater Chicagoland area? The king of the free world over here. I'm looking for any BBWs over here. I'm looking for BBWs in the greater suburb area of Chicago over here. And the bottom line is this. If you weigh anything less than 200, let's say 230 pounds, let's say 225 pounds, you weigh anything less than that, I'm not really looking to talk to you, okay? So the bottom line is this. I'm going to get to that rum one out, Rosie. So the bottom line is this, folks. I'm looking for a nice BBW, hopefully a Caucasian woman in the greater Chicago area, about 235 to 285 pounds over here. And then I'm looking for a nice BBC, a nice African-American individual, a very clean-cut, maybe shaved head type of, maybe like a Michael Jordan type of guy over here. Something very muscular, very lean. I prefer a tall African-American male individual over here. Between 6 feet and 6 feet, 6 inches tall. And we're talking about a BBC over here. And besides that, I'm looking for a nice Caucasian BBW woman over here. If you're interested here, all my information is on the links on my channel over here. And maybe we can all get together and have some shawarma sandwiches and some coffee and talk about it. That's really what I'm looking for over here. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, folks. Make sure to give me a 55. All the new people in here. Hello, I am the Bergs. I am the Emperor. My channel's been around since April 13th, 2008. This is my only channel. This is the flagship channel. I don't have any backup channels. This is the show. Been here for over 12 years, folks. I'm not quitting YouTube, folks. I'm not quitting today. And the bottom line is this. I don't steal. I don't cheat. I don't lie. I don't troll. I don't dox. I don't do dirty underhand moves like people do around here. I don't go into green rooms and do privates and people sending me nude pictures and I'm passing them around in videos. No, I don't play dirty games, folks. I'm on here for one reason and one reason only, to entertain and to hopefully make some money. So the bottom line is this. I know you're talking about dogs on the side chat, but I'm up here working right now, folks. I'm working. This is a work. You guys, I need some love. Baby, I need your loving. Oh, yeah. I can sound exactly like Joe Pesci because I'm from New Jersey, just like Joe Pesci's from New Jersey. I can do some Joe Pesci for you right now. Joe Pesci quotes from...
Here's a summary from As quotes. Joe Pesci quotes. I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown. I'm just some lunatic macaroni mushroom.
Joe Pesci movie quotes from the movie Casino.
According to YouTube, hey fat Irish prick, you put my fucking money to sleep, you go get my money or I'll put your fucking brain to sleep. Fucking Sam, this is personal, I'll be there in the morning, you can't fucking try me fatso. Way to fuck you, get off talking to people about me behind my back going over my head.
Hey, you fat Irish prick, you put my money to sleep. I'm going to put your brain to sleep. Now, Sam, this is personal. I'll be there in the morning, fatso. Listen. But see, you gotta do it the right way, folks. See, we're out here in Las Vegas, out there in the desert. We got a lot of holes buried out there in the desert. A lot of bodies out there, but you got to do it the right way, folks. You got to have the hole already dug. If not, you'll be out there for 30, 45 minutes, and by the time that goes by, you might have to dig a few more holes. You'll be there all fucking night. So the bottom line is this. What are we talking about here, folks? Elbow needs to sanitize the Stinky Marie, folks. Let me tell you, he is a filthy animal. Dumbo. I don't call him Elbow anymore. I call him Dumbo. Like a clown or like an elephant. He's getting big. At least I got an excuse. You know, I drink beer. He doesn't even drink beer. What's going on, Carlos Martinez? Carlos Martinez, we need a revolution going on here. We can't have this Chucky cartel coming in here. We're having a hard enough time right now keeping peace. You start intermixing the races, and black people right now in 2020, they're all amped up. They're all uppity with the whole Black Lives Matter thing going on. They're going to use this George Floyd murder as an excuse to just loot and pillage for the next year or two. You and Stewie, you guys need to slow your roll because they are using us. Chucky's using our community to channel build, just as the Spider Lady is using Chucky to channel build, and also G Mangoes is using all of them to channel build. That's why you don't see my channel building that much. You don't see that many subs. I get maybe 1 or 2 new subs a day. Then all of a sudden I'll lose a couple. On Mangoes, he's been gaining like 50 subs a day. So why don't you folks come up to present time and start sharing my channel and getting new people in here, Carlos? Because you don't show your love. I give you a wrench, but you don't sign up for my memberships. You don't even show me $1. And Bosco, you are a member on Elbows. You've showed him love. How come you come over here? I give you respect. I give you a wrench. The least you can do is show me a little respect. And Ace Carson, well, I know that, Ace Carson. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? I know that. I just made a major announcement, Ace. July is going to be my last month in the history of my life drinking. I'm not going to quit drinking during July because July is my birthday month, July 25th. So I've already made a major announcement. July 31st will be my last day having a sip of alcohol. Okay? And I am going to this time follow through with it. Okay? So this is going to be, no, Ace is right. Ace is right. He's definitely right. He's definitely right. Yep, East Coast down and out is with the Bergs. Tiger Kitty, you with me too? And we're going to go the entire month of August being sober. Because I've done it before. It's only bad like the first 3 or 4 days. So what you do, you get a bunch of vitamins, you get a bunch of water, you get a few sleeping pills, and you take a couple extra Xannies, and you basically sleep for 3 days. And then day 4, day 5, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to titrate down. You goddamn right. Wean down. All right, I'll be right back. You guys talk so much yourselves. I still do want to go live and play the guitar. I haven't played the guitar in like 4 days. I got to play the guitar. See, because I do need to go to the doctors. I haven't gone to my doctor, my medical doctor, this entire year, because as soon as the virus hit, I didn't want to, run the risk of going into the doctor's office and catch it. And now it's like getting even worse because I need to go in for a checkup. I need to go in for blood work. I need to go in for a diabetes test, all sorts of shit. But I want to go in on a better note. So I want to, during the month of July here, I'll have my good days and my bad days. But the bottom line is this. I am going to titrate. I am going to wean down. My goal is by August to be totally off the sauce. Because if you're down, let's just say by the end of July, I'm down to one tall boy a day. Well, the withdrawal is not going to be as bad. I'm on Xanax. I've been on Xanax for 20 years. So you just double it up for the first week. You take a sleeping pill and you double it up. You drink a lot of fluids. You'll get through it. The human body has the human body can deal with a lot of abuse. It really can. The human body can make miraculous turnarounds and comebacks. Yes, Xanax withdrawal is brutal, and I've gone through it before. And then my doctor, I should have sued my old doctor who put me on it after I was in a hit and run accident in 2000. You can look up, I have a GoFundMe page, and you can look at an old picture of me, and you can look and you can read my story. It's all right there. I tell you about my story. Bottom line is this. I've done it before. You can get off alcohol. Xanax, forget about it. It's very hard to do. One of my old doctors forced me off it, even though he put me on it. Or another person at his clinic put me on it in 2000. And he forced me off of it in 2013. And I had to scramble around, find another doctor. And this particular doctor would only give me like a couple refills. And I had to scramble. I mean, I spent the next couple of years scrambling around until I finally found a doctor, who doesn't fuck with me. Yeah, the fucking the taper of Xanax, and I was on a low dose. I was only on 1 milligram a day. I'm on like 1.5 milligrams a day now. I take the pink ones, the 0.5 milligrams. Take 3 of those a day. Actually, I don't even take 3. I take 2.5. But even on a small dose, I'm not even talking. There's people who buy those Xanny bars, on the streets. They call them totem poles. They call them sticks, bars. Okay? Those are 2 milligrams. I knew some people who were on freaking 5 of those a day. That's 10 milligrams a day. Forget about it. Oh, yeah. You'll never be the same. Yeah, the bars, they call them totem poles, sticks. They're either white I've seen them in white, yellow, green, blue. Let's do what? I'm not getting off Xanax. I used to be a kind of drinker in my 20s and 30s. I would just drink on the weekends. Folks. You know what? We all got to get healthy. Some people say, not just me, but it's hard to go on the YouTube community platform like this sober. Like it's, what's up, Stephanie Pooch? I would smoke weed. Believe me, I smoked weed when I was in college, my last year of high school, or my early 20s, over 25 years ago. I have asthma. Born with asthma. I got bad asthma. I can't do it. First off, I can't breathe when I'm on it. I get asthma attacks, and so I also suffer from panic. So then I get anxiety attacks, and then my heart starts racing, and then I'm hitting my asthma inhaler. I'm hooked up to my nebulizer machine. I can't do the pot anymore, especially the pot nowadays in Washington State. Forget about it. I can't do edibles either. Tried it. So it doesn't work for me. And I got an ongoing problem with my allergies or something, a post-nasal drip. I don't know what it is, but my left ear, who knows? Maybe I got a brain tumor. I don't know. Brain tumor Bergs. Maybe I got tons of earwax in there. I need to go and they need to freaking dig out earwax. I don't know what's going on. My left ear, it's going on today. That's why my voice sounds funny. I don't want to take THC pills. I don't want to take, I don't deal with that stuff. I like alcohol more, but I know I can't. I'm turning 47, July 25th. I'm quitting alcohol end of the month, end of July. That's it. One day at a time, folks. I got the AA meetings on the Zoom. I've already been going into AA meetings this week. Yeah, do you guys have a post-nasal drip going on? I got some kind of thing in my ear. Like swimmer's ear, folks. You ever have swimmer's ear back in New Jersey? I used to always diving off diving boards, swimming pools in my town. And you got to hit your fucking head. Or they say to hold your nose and blow. Then every time I go to the doctor, I always say, look in my ears. And they always look in my ears and it's fine. I don't know. Stephanie Pooch in the house. I ain't chooching. I ain't mooching. I'm pooching, baby. Woo! Blow my nose. There's nothing in it. I don't have any snot. I do have to trim my beard, though, man. I got to do a major beard trim. My hair, I got to fucking do another BERGS haircut. It's a pain in the ass. I wish I had some servants. I'm looking for 5 female servants to serve my everyday needs. Anybody interested in the job? Let me tell you something, Mr. Dumps. Now, I don't know what's going on. We've had weird weather out here. I don't know what's going on. I do need to go see an ear doctor. Because I'm always talking loud. I'm always screaming. I mean, is my hearing going? I can hear everything. I don't know what's going on. We're talking about Stephanie Pooch. Hey, Stephanie Pooch, why don't you become a member? Stephanie Pooch, why don't you become a member, baby, of the BERGS Brigade for $1.99 a month? You can quit after 1 month. James Dean, hold on a second, James Dean. You're a guy who bought a fucking month membership and you haven't re-upped. James Dean, you had the month membership, brother. I remember. Because I've lost 8 fucking members this week. Are you going to re-up? Come on, James Dean, $1.99. James Dean, he's back in business. I got to keep my fucking crew together, man. We're a crew. This ain't fucking high school. This is the real world. This ain't college. We're on the mean streets of Seattle. And we're going up against all those fucking libtards down there in Capitol Hill. Chop. I'll give them some fucking karate chops. I'll fucking chop you, you motherfucking chops. Huh? I'll give you fucking wax on, wax off, baby. I'll give you the old New Jersey special with pancakes. Bam, I'll give you an uppercut. You ever hit with an uppercut, folks? You hit right in your chin. Oh, that fucks you up. You get hit right in the chin. Bam, just like that. That fucks you up, man. It fucks up your whole center of gravity. And you're going like this, and you're flailing like this, and right there, I kick you right in the balls. You ever gotten kicked in the balls? Let me tell you something, folks. I grew up in New Jersey, and soccer was my best sport. And you're going to say, oh, you have asthma. How were you able to play sports? Well, back then when I was a kid, my asthma wasn't as bad. Gotten worse as I gotten older. Plus, all my coaches knew I had asthma. So I was always I could hang for most of the game. I might come out for a little substitution, have a drink of water, hit my asthma inhaler. I'm back out there. I'm good for 20 minutes. Bottom line is this. We were playing this one game because I was on a traveling soccer team in middle school. You're talking about 1984, 85. I was about 12 or 13. The bottom line is this. We just wore our jerseys, soccer jerseys, our soccer shorts, underwear. We had our cleats on. We had our shin guards and the socks you pull up to your knee. We weren't wearing cups. Okay, soccer players don't generally wear cups, athletic protectors. Okay, now sometimes maybe they do in the pros or something, or maybe a goalie might wear one. But let me tell you something, James Dean. Let me tell you something, Stephanie Pooch. Let me tell you something down East Coast, down and out, Tiger Kitty. One guy went to go kick the ball. And he missed the ball, and he fucking cleated me right in my fucking nuts, right in my family jewels. He kicked me with a lot of force right in my dick and my Johnston and my balls and my Johnston. And that was the worst feeling in the world. I had to be taken out of the game. I had to go to the freaking hospital. and they looked at it and all that, swelled up, and it put ice on it and stuff. I didn't have to have any surgery or anything, but that was the worst feeling in the world. And then after that game, I always started wearing a cup. But wearing a cup is very uncomfortable. Okay? But you got used to it. Just like wearing a mask is uncomfortable. Yeah. I got fucking cleated right in the nards, East Coast. How you like to get that, huh? How you like me to just kick the living shit out of your fucking nuts? And when you're 12, 13 years old, you're even more sensitive then because you're entering puberty. So well, I don't know about that. I'd be sensitive as fuck right now. You kick me in my nuts right now, but I was screaming. Oh my God, that was awful. Yeah, then you wear a cup. I mean, usually like in baseball, you wear a cup. Baseball players usually wear a cup. Football players wear a cup, I believe. Ice hockey players wear a cup. But soccer, you didn't really wear a cup. But goddamn. Now, there's a Major League Baseball player who plays for my Seattle Mariners, and he's a really good player, and it's really unfortunate what happened to him. He plays for the Seattle Mariners. His name is Mitch Haniger. Really, really gamer. I mean, this guy is a great player. He's a young guy. He's only about 29. He suffered a lot of freak injuries the past couple of years. And last year, around this time, or maybe it was in June, he was up at bat, and he's a slugger. I mean, he's fucking swinging hard. And who knows? Well, obviously, I guess all baseball players don't wear a cup. Maybe just the catcher wears a cup. Because he was up at bat, and he swung as hard as he could, and he fouled the ball right off his balls, and he ruptured one of his testicles. Okay, so Mitch Haniger suffered a ruptured testicle, and he had to have surgery. He's undergone another surgery for his groin and another surgery. And every time he would try to come back, he just hasn't been able to come back. And it's probably going to end his career. He suffered a ruptured testicle. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But they had to have surgery on it, and it just hasn't returned to normal. Well, baseball is coming back at the end of the month. Yeah, a ruptured testicle. Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, you want to protect that region, folks. You want to protect that region. You talking about the most sensitive region on a male anatomy is not his Johnston, but his testicles. The Johnston is more, you don't want to. The testicles are the most sensitive spot on a human being, on a man. A woman really doesn't have a sensitive spot like that. maybe her breasts, but I don't even think a woman really has a sensitive spot when it comes to like physical violence, like a man does. A man downstairs, down here, girls, this is some sensitive equipment we're dealing with here. Yeah, but a woman, they really don't have any sensitive parts of their body that if they get hit, they're going to be like, I mean, I was fucking screaming. I was like crying and agonizing pain. This guy, Mitch Haniger, fouled off a ball going 100 miles an hour. Bam! The ball went right down into his fucking testicles. Bam! He took it like a man. But I don't even know why I'm talking about it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about it. That's just like at dinner time, when you're at the dinner table, you don't want to talk about weird, nasty stuff. I'm not talking about sex talk right now. Just because I'm talking about testicles, I'm not talking about sexy time. I'm talking about pain. I'm talking, and then there's these freaks, you know, on Jackass. Remember that show Jackass? And they would get all drunk to say, Steve-O, okay, kick me in the nuts. And then they would kick him in the nuts. I mean, but these guys are just freaks, you know. I remember when Herman was down there in Las Vegas, and there was a guy that would let you kick him in his testicles, you know? Yeah. I don't know why they're not doing another Jackass movie. No, I mean, I guess women's, yeah, they shot firecrackers out of their ass. They did all sorts of stuff. I'm surprised they didn't make another movie. They had Johnny Knoxville in a bull arena going up against a 3,000-pound bull, whatever, how much they weigh. And the bull got him. Oh, yeah. The bull, one of his horns got Johnny right in the fucking penis. And he basically destroyed Johnny Knoxville's penis. And he was on the Howard Stern show talking about it like 10 years ago. And Johnny Knoxville, every time Johnny Knoxville goes to pee, he has to use a catheter for the rest of his life. So I hope that was worth it, Johnny Knoxville. With all the millions of dollars you have, I'd rather be poor like I am and not have to piss through it, shove a catheter up your little pee-pee hole. You can take all your money and your catheter, because I don't want to live that way. Yep. Johnny Knoxville, folks. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. And then, do you guys remember the scene? I think it was from Jackass 2. You had a marksman, a guy with a great shot, right? And he was firing these little bean bags. And then Johnny said, "Are these lethal?" And he said, "Well, they're less lethal. They're lethal if you get hit in the heart. They could take your eye out or whatever." So Johnny Knoxville stood up against the wall. He had a flat stomach, and he drew a little bullseye right between his belly button and his waist. And the guy took his high-powered rifle. Bam! And you can see it in slow motion. And just bam! You guys remember that? And it was like 2 days later, and Johnny lifts up his T-shirt, and you can see a huge black and blue mark. Do you guys remember that? That was fucked up. Now, let me tell you something, folks. How many times I've fucked up my cell phones? Yeah, Missy Jen's SUV is not in the driveway, folks. Mr. Smith, where is Missy Jen? Where is Georgie boy? It seems very hard for me to believe that Missy would walk away from the state of California where she gets all these government goodies. Where is Missy? Now, I'm not somebody who's going to call an agency. The Spider Woman called APS on my parents, which was illegal, and I could have pressed charges, but I didn't want to go forward with it because it's a pain in the ass. She lost that case, Spider Lady. You know what? This is an instance where somebody calling probably would be a good idea just to see the welfare of this person. Is she okay? No, Missy doesn't have any family in California. Missy has family in Missouri and Germany. Okay? And Herman collects a check every month. It's called a caregiver check. It means somebody who's disabled, because Missy's disabled in a wheelchair with multiple sclerosis and lives with Herman, and Herman collects a caregiver check. You guys don't believe me? I mean, that's what I've heard from a million people. What is caregiver? Well, can you collect a check every month for being a caregiver? Yep. You can receive pay when becoming a family caregiver. Yep. So, what is caregiver fraud?
According to Evans' law firm, caregiver fraud occurs when that individual designated as a caregiver physically or financially abuses the dependent.
Yep. So, I'm not saying Herman's physically abusing, but could be financially abusing. I mean, abusing the system. Okay? Because if Missy's staying with somebody else and if Herman's still getting a check, that's called fraud. No, I'm not going to stop. All right, you know what? I'll move on to a new topic, but I want somebody to show me some love, folks. You know, all of a sudden, people are not joining my channel anymore. I'm coming down here night after night after night. I'm bringing the content. I don't have any bald spots. I just want answers. Exactly. It's true. People do that a lot. Rosie should give more info to subs. But the people you don't understand here, East Coast. The people that Herman has now as subs, or the people I mean who go in there and watch, type. These are new people that Herman sought out in different communities, the homesteading community, the raccoon community, the squirrel-loving community, the ferret community, the reptile community, the prepper community, the sewing community, the apple pie community. The bottom line is this: the corn cob eating championship community. The bottom line is this: the OG boys like myself, they're not in there anymore. So they're not the people who are on the side chat there. They're not from the OG. So they're not asking these questions because they're not invested emotionally in these characters like Missy and Georgie Boy. They don't ask the hardball questions. They just suck up everything Herman has to say. Then Herman does the fake. Yeah. And the bottom line is this. Why do you tell me to stop? You wanna prohibit my freedom of speech? I'm not talking about anyone specific here. Have I mentioned anyone's name? I'm talking about Herman O. Munster. Who's that person? Herman O. Munster. I haven't talked about any specific people here at all. I've talked about Herman O. Munster and Dumps. Those aren't any specific names. No, none of these people. And the mod squad he's got there, they all are a bunch of Nazis. They're all a bunch of, they don't allow freedom of speech. Yeah, the raccoon community. Norm F., he wakes up real early and then he goes to bed. He goes to bed early. He's 3 hours behind me. He wakes up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay? And he goes to bed at like 8 o'clock at night. So he's already in bed right now. But for whatever reason, the past few months, he was staying up all night, coming in here, dropping love every night, night after night after night. And now he's not coming in anymore. Well, he needs to have his time schedule aligned with the emperor. Because I'm not going to change up my time schedule for anybody. I'm the emperor, folks. I'm the emperor. If he wants to come and see me in here right now, he knows I'm live. He can come in and see me and drop a nice $50 bill. I want a $100 bill. In fact, I want somebody right now to buy me a tall boy. I need a $3 tall boy. Yep. That's right, King. Blood in, blood out. Blood in, blood out. You don't change your gang banging schedule to anybody. You bang at night. You want to walk through a hood? You want to walk through the south side of Chicago? You can do it in the morning and the afternoon. You know why? Because all the bangers, they're still sleeping. They're night owls, the bangers. They go out at night and bang and sell drugs and pimp and collect their money. $3, tall boy from the king. That's what I'm saying. The king, it's still early in the night. It's only, 11:22 in Chicago. He still has plenty of time to go out and do his collections and bang. I mean, you can walk through Compton, California, straight out of Compton. It's a motherfucker named Ice Cube from a band called Niggas with Attitudes. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is this. You can roll through a hood like that at 10 in the morning because all the bangers are still sleeping. They probably just went to bed at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. But if you rolling through there at 10 o'clock at night and you a white boy, unless you got a lot of money, unless you strapped, you might find yourself in a body bag, folks. So the bottom line is this. You got to know when to pick your spots. It's just like people who go to the grocery store with all the virus going on. You don't go like at rush hour time when everyone's coming home from work. No, you go like now, where I'm at, 9:23 p.m. That's when you go to the store to go shopping because there's not going to be many people in there. So you got to know when to pick your spots. So what I'm saying is, if you a white boy, I mean, I'm not a white boy. As you can see, I'm African American. But if you was a white boy, I'm not a white boy. I'm an African American BBC. But if I was a white boy, and if I was to roll through the west or south side of Chicago, you roll around there around lunchtime. These bangers aren't up yet. These bangers aren't up yet, folks. You know what I'm saying, Terry Meek? Let me tell you something, Terry Meek. Your state opened way too fast. Florida fucked up. Texas fucked up. Arizona fucked up. California fucked up. They opened the bars, the beaches. You can't do it, folks. You can't do it, folks. I'm quitting. You too, folks. You got to be like the BERGS. You got to have conviction like the BERGS. I've been in my mommy's garage. I've been quarantining with my parents for the last 4 months. I go out, but I got a mask, and I'm in and out. I pick my spots. I'm just like the king of all things. You think the king of all things is going to go gangbanging in the middle of the daytime? No, he's going to use the cover of darkness to get his shit done. You think Carlos Martinez is going to go gangbanging during the daytime? They're going to use the cover of darkness to bang and get their beefs handled. Huh? You think the BERGS is going to go up against the Chucky cartel during the daytime? No, we got to use the cover of darkness to handle our beefs. Okay? We got to use the cover of darkness. You know what I'm saying, Carlos Martinez? The bottom line is this. And you can ask the king of all things, because he lives in the greater Chicago area. I think he lives in downtown. And this is a man with multiple streams of income. Is the guy who's been a bouncer in a bar. He's worked in a liquor store. He's been a hustler, a pimp, a dealer, a gangbanger. This guy's been a collector. That means if you owe money, if you have been gambling and you owe gambling debts, you ain't going to see me showing up. You going to see the king. You going to see the king showing up. And he's going to say, what you got for me today? You owe $500. What you got? You only got $350? Well, give me the $350, but I'm going to have to break one of your arms. That's the bottom line, folks. All right, 25-cent blowjobs. When are those going to come back? Blinda, 1, 2, 3. I hope all those fools knocking over money. You know what? I'm not a libtard, and I think those people. What's up, Sandy Lindenmuth? Sandy Lindenmuth, it's time for you to come at the present time and join the BERGS Brigade. I've lost 7 members this week. I made up 3 tonight. Anyone want to join the BERGS Brigade? $1.99 a month. And let me tell you what else is going on here on the BERGS Show. I have this thing called Cash App. It's for a bunch of broke-ass bitches, broke-ass hoes and pimps out there who don't have bank accounts. They just have Cash App cards. A lot of people in the Chucky cartel are dropping Cash Apps. Well, I've been dropping it like it's hot for over a month now. I have yet to see a Cash App. But if you one of them broke-ass bitches or broke-ass pimps or broke-ass hoes and you don't have PayPal, well, I got my Cash App. It's right here in the link and right there on my About page. Or you can PayPal, paypal.me/thebergs1973, or right here on that Super Chat, baby. Or you can join me for as little as $1.99 a month. And let me tell you something, folks. I'm not accepting EBT cards yet, but maybe in the future the BERGS will be accepting EBT cards. The bottom line is this. I am going to be getting my merch back. I got to get my merch hustle back because you got to have multiple streams of income nowadays to make it here on the Boyd. Especially, I'm not a big timer. I'm not even a small timer. I'm a little ant. But the bottom line is this. I got a mouthpiece. And this mouthpiece can't be stopped. It can only be hoped to be contained. I am like the COVID-19 virus. I am a pandemic. This mouthpiece is spreading. Woo! And also you can help my channel by sharing it. And I want to see more subs. I want to see more thumbs ups. And we taking you out, Herman O'Munster, because you're not giving us the answers. We want the answers. That's all we want. We want the answers. You're sitting there rewriting the script. You're rewriting the script, folks. You're looking at BERGS. I am an animal lover. I love dogs. I love cats. I love every single animal known to man. I love babies. I love kids. I love everyone. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter, but I am a fighter if you bring it on, folks. I can fight you many different ways. I can fight you 1910 Jack Dempsey style when they used to fight like this. I can fight you gangbanging style, Uzi style, like the king of all things, taking care of his business. King of all things doesn't shoot like this. He shoots like this. I can shoot you any way you want, but I don't shoot people. I don't own guns. I believe in fighting it out like two men, mano y mano. I don't believe in taking care of business with a gun or brass knuckles. I believe in straight up fighting man to man because that's how I grew up. And I don't believe in kicking. Kicking is for sissy boys. Kicking is for little beta boys. That's why I don't like watching this UFC and they're kicking at each other's legs. Fuck that shit. I just want a straight up fight. That's why I love hockey. Hockey fights. Bam, 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 bam. You want to fight on skates? I'll fight on skates. All these pendejos, all these maricones. You know what? I'm not going to kick you in the nuts. You know, I will get you down on the ground. I will grapple with you because I am a former wrestler. I'm not talking about my WWF years because I did jump off that top rope at Madison Square Garden. You talking about the Bergs? I went up against the Iron Sheik. He didn't give me the camel clutch. I gave him the Bergie clutch, baby. You know what the Bergie clutch is, huh? You talking about 15 German suplexes, and then I go off the top rope, bam, with my elbow right into his nose, and I broke the Iron Sheik's nose. Blood was going everywhere. We were getting color. We were getting high heat, soft heat, soft heat. We were doing double turns. The bottom line is this. You talking to a man here. You talking to a WWF veteran. I am the greatest heel on the bottom of YouTube. I can cut a promo with the best of them, folks. I'm better. I would have made a great WWF star because I can cut a promo. I got a mouthpiece. You talking about Rowdy Piper? I had tooth on you. You talking about Hulk Hogan? I had tooth on you. You talking about Andre Giant? I had tooth on you too, sir. The bottom line is this. I can cut a promo. And I have the body. I have the moves. And I am the greatest heel guitar player. I am the greatest heel guitarist in the history of the Boyd. I am the greatest heel bad man guitar player in the history of the Boyd. And let me tell you something. You know why I'm so loved by everybody? Because all the women want to fuck me. That's right. Let me repeat it again. All the women want to fuck me, and all the guys want to be like me. That's why I am the greatest at what I do. I am the greatest. I'm always ready to rumble. And show me the money. And that's why I got in my corner. You talking about a great tag team partner. I got the king of all things in my partner. And I got James Dean. He's my manager. Just like Bobby the Brain Heenan. Or just like, who was that skinny guy? Jimmy Hart. So I'm in there roughing him up. I'm in there. I got him in a headlock. I'm giving him a couple nookies. And I tag in the king. And I'm holding him down. Because we're heels. We are the dirtiest players in the business. So after I tag in the king of all things, I hold the Iron Sheik right here. And the king comes off the top rope with an elbow right to his nose. And then I go back and I got James Dean over there. We're working the corner. We got Salty Dog walking around with her big titties around the Miss Elizabeth. I got Miss Salty. And also I got Miss Tiger Kitty. I got Miss TK over there, folks. Bottom line is this. We're the dirtiest players in the game, folks. Yeah, who's moving in the Missy room, huh? You got the receipts? Yeah, here? Come on, Herman. Who's moving in the Missy Jen's room? You got the receipts? You know who's moving in there? Herman moved back in there. What are you talking about? Salty is live. Oh, you got to be kidding me. She must be drunk if she's live. Bottom line is this. Yeah, who is moving into Missy's room, huh? Who is moving into Missy Jen's room? Where is Missy? Where is Missy? Bobby the Brain Heenan. Yeah, he died. But I'm the dirtiest player in the game, folks. I'm the dirtiest player in the game. Elbow always says he's the dirtiest player. I'm the dirtiest player also. The bottom line is this. You talking about Jill is live? How dare her go live when the Bergs is live? What a slap in the face, King. Look at that. Look at that. Salty is complaining about G-Man. Goes, well, that's what I've been saying to her. I've been saying to her, why are you complaining about this guy? He's a married man with 3 kids. It seems like she's more into him than she's into me. I thought that you were my woman, Salty. You're complaining and talking about this guy like he's your boo. Huh? Has he helped you out? Has he given you some money when you needed it? No. He doesn't want you on there because he doesn't need you on there every night. He's got a full panel of drama people. Because I haven't said one bad thing tonight about Salty. And you guys know that. And you know what? To me, you're not even going live if you don't berg up. I've told her a million times, you got to cam up. I don't look my best, okay? I could use a trim. I could use a haircut, a beard trim. I could, you know what? But I'm still camming up night after night. Okay? Well, I don't know what's going on over there. But she's all into the drama. She was even up on the Chucky Cartel thing the other night. She's a drama woman. Terry Meek is into the drama. But Terry Meek comes over here too. But I want to know this question there, Terry Meek. I want to know this. Where is HVAC? I did nothing to HVAC. I've called him out a few times saying, where are you, man? Where the fuck are you? You used to come on here all the time. Now you're not coming on here. So, I don't know. Is he butthurt? Yeah, but how come he can't come over here? He used to come over here all the time, Terry. Remember how I'd play the guitar? $1, $1, $1 man. He's a $1 man. The man with the plan. So he's got to be over there 20. So basically, HVAC, you're G's little bitch. You can't take one night off and fucking come over to the Bergs? Huh? I'm not saying he says anything about me. But from him just not being over here speaks volumes. And I'm not saying anything about him. I'm just saying, where the fuck are you? I'm not saying he's a dick or he's a douchebag. I'm not calling him out. I'm just calling him out saying, hey, how about you drop over here? You know, once in a while. You always got to be over there? That's what I'm saying. Because he used to be a fixture over here. He was always over here. But the reason why there's not as much drama here is because I don't do panels. He wants an apology. What did I do? You tell him to get his ass in here right now. I don't do panels, folks, because I'm not going to have a panel hangout on here. You know why? because I've worked hard to get to my channel where it's at. And let me tell you something, folks. It's hard to build up any channel. I go live every night. You see me in the flesh with all of my vices. You see me drink. You see me scratch my nose really times. Because I don't know what I got there. Hairs or something. You've seen me scratch my balls. You've seen me do everything, folks. You've seen HVAC, $2. Terry made me blue. HVAC, where you been, brother? I didn't know I took away your wrench. Where have you been at? I think I took away your wrench because you don't come over anymore. Is that the real HVAC? Is that the real HVAC? You don't come over anymore. You need to be just like the mafia, folks. Just like the mafia in New Jersey. Now, you didn't come over, brother. You didn't come over for fucking more than 3 weeks. You need to show respect to your Bergatron, your fearless leader. Just like the mob in New York City and New Jersey or Chicago. Every day, the soldiers, they go and they check in. So let's say every day, let's say I am the boss. I'm the godfather. Every day we meet at a certain club. You know, we meet at a certain club. A deli or some kind of club, a private little bar for wise guys. Every day at 10 o'clock in the morning. And even though you are a capo, you are a captain, HVAC, you're a high-ranking member, you know, you're above a soldier, you're a capo, okay? You're not my consigliere. It's hard to pronounce that word. Consigliere. That is Mr. King of all things. But the bottom line is this. You are a big earner for the BERGS Corporation. You go out there and you bust your ass doing the construction contracts, the cement jobs. But out of respect, everyone needs to meet at the Berg Fishing Club bar every morning at 10 a.m. And you need to show respect to your emperor, to your godfather. It's just a sign of respect. It's an Italian thing. And for the last 2 or 3 weeks, all you've been going to is G's. And G's show has been degrading. It hasn't been evolving. It might be evolving in that there's more subs, more views, but it's devolving in that it's become all drama. You were one of my main men. You were one of my main 5-star generals. I haven't played the guitar in a few days. Okay, Norm F., I talked to him. He hasn't come around. He's got a different schedule. He says he's on his summer schedule where he wakes up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, and he goes to bed around 8 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time, maybe 9 o'clock at night. So I'm on a different schedule because I stay up pretty late, maybe to 3, 4, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So by the time I wake up and get out of bed, it might be 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Norm has already been up at that point for probably 12 hours. He's probably been drinking beer for 6 hours. So by the time I shower and go to the bathroom and do what I have to do, brush my teeth, comb my hair, $1 from $1 man. He's the $1, $1 man. He's the $1, $1 man. He's the man with the plan. The $1 man. The $1, $1 man. The bottom line is this. By the time I'm ready to rock and roll, or I got to go out, do some errands. I got OCD, so I got to do a bunch of things before I even leave the house. So by the time I've eaten dinner and I'm ready to like go on either rocking and rolling or doing drama rolling, it's like 6 o'clock my time, minimum, 6 to 7, which is Norm's time, 9 to 10. Okay? So he's already crashed out. So Norm is on a different time schedule, folks. Wait, Holly's not live right now, is she? You got to be shitting me. So Holly's live now too? Nah, you're fucking around. He's a $1, $1 man. So the bottom line is this. Norm and I, we've been on different schedules. She's not live. So Norm and I have been on different schedules, folks. And I keep saying to myself, Bergs, I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to take on the day. Because gosh darn it, I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like me. But the bottom line is this, HVAC. It's hard for me I got things to do. I've been waking up late, brother. With this whole pandemic going on, I don't have my sports. Everything's been all thrown into whack. My parents can't visit New Jersey because they're too old. They don't want to. They're afraid they're going to get because we've all been quarantining together. Some of my siblings, they want to come out here with their grandkids, but then there's like they've been quarantining with their family, so it's like a real bummer going on here. So I've been fucking depressed. But I got this month coming up here, folks, Mr. $1 man. We got July coming up, which is my birthday month, July 25th. I'll be turning 47. And I am making a historical announcement right now. July 31st will be the last day I drink a sip of alcohol because I got to get this under control. I got to get my diabetes under control. I need to go to my doctor. I've been afraid to go to the doctor all year because I'm afraid I'm going to get it at the doctor's office. It's a big doctor's office, a lot of sick people. I can't risk getting it and bringing it home. It's really been... See, what I haven't understand, it hasn't just been you, HVAC. Ward, he's pretty much been missing in action. He comes and goes every now and then. Carl the Cuck, he's been totally missing in action. If you think Missy, Jen, and Georgie Boy are missing in action, Carl the Cuck Hasn't been here in months. Talk about Kat, the glamorous life. Forget about it. Norm, he hasn't been here in a week. Bottom line is this. You can still go in G's, but you can multitask, can't you? I mean, I'm a pretty good multitasker. If I'm not going live, folks, let's say I go off live here in 10 minutes. And if I want to go fart around on here, I'll see who's live and I'll float around. Oh, okay, let's see what this person has to say. Oh, okay, let's see what this person has to say. Float around. You got to keep up appearances. That's what I'm saying, HVAC. That's what I'm saying to all you people. You got to keep up appearances. Keeping up appearances is part of our code. You guys are all in the Wingberg Mafia. This is a movement, folks, and I'm not talking about a bowel movement. And the bottom line is this. You guys can multitask. And let me tell you something about Mango's panel. He should have never let all of them drama women in there. And they say, oh, we're not drama. But these women, there's nothing worse than hearing two women yap at each other. You know, I like to go in there occasionally because I enjoy arguing with Savage. Because Savage and I go kind of way back on here to Vinny G's like 3 years ago. So I'll go toe-to-toe with Savage because Savage knows whatever I say to her and whatever she says to me, it's no hard feelings. Okay? So I can say to Savage, shut up, bitch. Get your ass back up on that pole and make my money. Time is a wasted. The strip club closes in 30 minutes, Savage. So you get your ass right now back up on that pole and you make me my money, bitch. See, I can talk to Savage like that. And then she comes back at me. I come back at her and it's all gravy. It's all fine. Now, these other bitches up there, I don't know who they are, really. Bombi, or with that the other Lisa woman. I don't know these people. So I'm not going to go toe-to-toe, but I'll go toe-to-toe. I'll go toe-to-toe with a lot of people in there. But I do enjoy going toe-to-toe every now and then, I'll be honest with you, with Savage. Okay? Well, G Mangoes doesn't have any kind of accent. He talks like this, How's it going there, Brother Ray of Creation? How's it going there, Ace Carson? How's it going there, Brother Joe HVAC from Canada? How's it going there, Bergs? How's it going there, Double J? See, the problem is, he signed his soul to the devil. He went down to the crossroads. East Coast down and out. You want to join? It's only $1.99. Let's get some memberships going here, folks. Let's get some memberships. It's my birthday month here in July 25th. You can sign up for as little as $1.99 a month. Let's make it happen. And for all you broke-ass bitches and broke-ass hoes and broke-ass pimps and broke-ass pimpettes who don't have PayPal, I got the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is this, folks. Let's keep it rolling. But the bottom line is this. Mangoes, you went down. Oh, yeah, you got me on PayPal, brother. I'm saying if you want to join as a member also, become part of the BERGS Brigade. Become part of the movement. And I ain't talking about no bowel movement. The bottom line is this. Mr. Mangoes sold his soul to the devil when he allowed all these drama chicks to come in. And drama guys. You got Evil Abe. You got a bunch of people in there. Now, I will say this about Evil Abe. He does have a pretty good mouthpiece on him. But it's a misdirected and misguided mouthpiece. He don't have a mouthpiece like the Bergs. He can't talk like this. You see, I can go from talking like this. I can be like, you know what, folks? This is my opinion. Okay? My opinion is, Hosey, you better come at the present time, baby. So I can go from here to here. I can say, let me tell you something, Herman. I've noticed a lot of things going on there on the Rauncho. And the bottom line is, you better start coming up with some answers. Because we deserve the answers. See, I can go from here to here, folks. I am built to fucking talk. I'm built to shout. I'm built to kick ass. And a lot of times I do wake up. I do. I can hardly talk. Oh, you should hear me in the morning. Jill got kicked to the side and called a stalker. People are getting doxxed there too. What are you talking about? Jill doesn't know how to dox people. What are you talking about? Jill doesn't dox people. Jill has gotten butthurt because she's no longer G's number one hoe. Oh, my bad, IZ. The problem is she's gotten butthurt. I don't know why G's chat is so entertaining to you, brother. I thought you were more into G called Jill a stalker. Wow. I'd like to see that. Is that true? I'd like to see those receipts. G called Jill a stalker. That's pretty bad. Because I know that's not true. I think Jill is butthurt because she used to be one of G's number one hoes. He didn't call her a stalker. See, I thought HVAC, I thought you were more of a rock and roll guy. You were coming around all the time. But apparently you like all the drama. And I'm not saying that you can go wherever the fuck you want to go. But I'm just asking you, as a favor, if you can multitask a little bit and come in here and because you are a part of my crew, and Ward needs it. Ward other people also, because the bottom line is this: Mangoes has he's taken it all over. He signed his soul with the devil. That he's now become a full-on drama panel. I might do drama, but I do it from a singular perspective. I report on what's going on and what I see and what my opinions are. So when I see Herman going live all the time, and I don't hear him talking about Missy, I don't see Herman bringing Missy a plate of fried chicken, I don't see anything going on with Georgie, and then in the beginning, I kind of let it go, and then it started to get to me like, where the fuck are these people? Okay? I report on things like that. I'm a Boyd reporter. This is the original BNN. The Boyd News Network stole that name from me. I was saying I am the BERGS News Network 3-4 years ago. Now, it might just be a coincidence, but the bottom line is this. I'm a field reporter. I'm a studio reporter. I'm here to report. So you guys might think this is drama, but this is real life shit. Because Herman is getting a check every month, folks, for being a caretaker. You guys do know that. And if Missy is not living there, then that is called caretaking fraud. Okay? That's a felony. That's a felony. You can go to jail for that. Okay? And I'm not fucking making that up. See, let me tell you something, man, Mr. Dumps. You said on a comment last night, because I left a comment on your video that you've since removed like a little bitch boy, like a little beta boy, like a little bottom that you are, because we know you like power tops. And I said to you, come on, you're not quitting. You're just drunk. You're on a drunken rant. And then he said to me, shut up. You live in your mommy's garage. I might live in my mommy's garage, but I don't live in a transgendered shit shack. And I can lift my left eyebrow just like The Rock. Ah, what's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is, jabroni. I might live in my mama's basement, but I don't live in my transgendered boyfriend's basement like you do. And let me tell you something, folks. People say to me all the time, I should start doing panel hangouts. I could grow my channel. $1 from $1 man, folks. He's the $1 man. He's the man with the plan. $1 man. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Kai. It's all part of the script. Nobody ever quits YouTube, especially content creators who make money. They don't quit. He just hid his channel. His channel will be back within the next, I would say, within the next 48 hours. 48 hours on the Boyd is like 48 days. I would say within the next 24 to 48 hours, he'll be back. The same thing happened last year when he threatened to kill Mallory Williams with a knife. And I saw the pictures. I saw the video. And he's lucky he didn't spend the night in the fucking drunk tank. He's lucky the trolls didn't call up on him, because the people liked him. The trolls liked him, and they didn't like Mallory. Actually, Slimy G gave him $100 on the super chat to go and start a fight with Mallory. I still have the screenshot somewhere. Slimy goes, here's $100. Go confront Mallory. So Slimy G, because he lives all the way out there in Australia, mate, put another shrimp on the Barbie. Put another kangaroo balls on the Barbie. Bottom line is this. But you can't blame it on Slimy G. This Dumps, he's an angry drunk. He's an abusive drunk. And I saw him last night. You know that Fireball? Every now and then I'll buy a little mini of Fireball. You drink it, and you're like this. You get that burn. It's cinnamon. It's too sweet. What's up, Miss Thang? You are officially a member of my BERGS 2020 campaign. You are one of my massage therapists. And you, if I become the next president of the United States, you will be the Secretary of Reptiles, Animals and Reptiles. The bottom line is this. I saw Mr. D Dumps last night, and he was drinking a big old bottle of Fireball. That shit. And he was just drinking it down. That must have been, let's talk about Fireball. How many proof alcohol is Fireball?
66. According to Wikipedia, it is bottled at 33% alcohol by volume, 66 US proof.
Mr. Dumps last night was drinking this, folks. When he was doing his late night hangout. 66 proof. Fireball. Cinnamon whiskey. And he was drinking it right out of the bottle. The bottle was exactly that size. Mr. Dumps was going to town on the Fireball last night. What's up there, Miss Thang? I'm always doing something here, man. I need to go to a chiropractor. I always got something going on. I got twitches going on. I got beard itches, twitches, bitches. I got itches. I got itches. I got bitches. I got stitches. I got snitches. You know what they say, folks. Snitches get stitches. And bitches get stitches. And you could be a male bitch also, huh? So, I've been on a weird sleep schedule lately, folks. Like last night, I was really sleepy. And I went to bed around 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I woke up at 5 to go to the bathroom to take a leak. And I come back in, I can't fall asleep. I blame it all on these cell phones. I blame everything on these smartphones, folks. They have penetrated our brains. They have penetrated our minds. And they've made our minds hyperactive. And it takes a lot to calm us down. That's why most Americans are on some form of Ambien or sleep medication. Most Americans are on, and probably people around the world in the civilized communities, third or first world, nations, are on some kind of sleeping medication, Ambien, Soma, muscle relaxers, benzodiazepines, Klonopin, Xanax, all sorts of stuff, alcohol, cigarettes. People need to get calmed down. And if you feel like you're tired and you go in bed, you're not just going to go to bed, folks, and take your phone and just set it aside on your little table there where you have your lamp. You're gonna lay there in your bed like Stephanie Pooch does, like Bosco does, like Miss Stang does, like James Dean does, like JJ does. Yep. And like Tiger to Kitty does. You guys are going to get in your bed tonight. Unless if you're trashed out of your mind, you're going to pass out. But you folks are all going to get in your bed tonight. And you're going to What are you going to do? Are you going to just put your phone on your table in your room, right? Charge it up for the night? No. You're going to get in that phone with you. Get in that bed. You're going to bring that phone in your bed with you. That phone has become your sexual partner. In the old days, we used to get in the bed with our girlfriends, or the girls with your boyfriends, your husbands, your wives. You get in the bed, and then you go to town, baby. Woo! And you shoot out all that love juice. And then you all spent. You clean up, and then you pass out. Now what do? We go to bed with our new lovers, our smartphones. We watch Netflix. We watch the BERGS Show. We watch whatever we watch. We watch Miss Stang. We watch Salty Dog. We watch Twitter. And next thing you know, it's fucking 4:30 in the morning, and you hear the birds chirping outside. Yeah, diazepam. You go to bed at that time and you can't stand the fucking birds, so I got to turn on my phone, and then I go take another pee break or something, and I finally fall asleep, and it's 5 o'clock, and then I wake up at 11, and then I look at my phone again, and then I wake up at 2 o'clock. This is what's been going on during the pandemic, folks. And I know there's other people in here. Yeah, I'm going to make your dog look. Hey, doggy, doggy, doggy. Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you. I'm still alright to smile. Girl, I think about you every day now. Was a time when I wasn't sure, but you set my mind at ease. You know you're in my heart now. Say, sugar, take the time, work itself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. Say, sugar, take the time, 'cause the lights are shining bright. You and I got what it takes to make it. We won't fake it, can't break it. Was a time when I wasn't sure, but you set my mind at ease. There is no doubt you're in my heart now. Was a time when I wasn't sure, but you set my mind at ease. You know, love, there's one more thing to consider. Say, woman, take it slow. Work yourself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. Says sugar, take the time, 'cause the lights are shining bright. You and I got what it takes to make it. I can't take it. I can't fake it. $2. D Dumps needs a little patience. Just a little patience. Yeah. Just a little patience. Yeah. Just a little. I've been walking the streets tonight, just trying to get it right. Hard to see with so many around. You know I don't like being stuck in a crowd, but the streets don't change, but maybe the names. I ain't got time for your games, 'cause I need you. Yeah. I need you. Yeah. I need you. Oh, I need you. Oh, this time. Dumps. We gotta sing the Dump song. This is dedicated to Dumps, folks. Sang a cappella. This is about the Dumps. Getting the tattoo, the worst tattoo in the world. $2 from Picker Rick. Do 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 do. Someone told me long on. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. D woke up in Vegas, my friends. Had a couple of smokes and a cup of Joe. He chooched down to the tattoo shop. Do 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 do. I don't need no advice, my friends. I need a YouTube play button on my left hand. It's gonna look real cool, my friends. Oh, indeed. Looked at it when it was through. And he said, Lord, what am I gonna do? I got the worst tattoo in the world. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. He woke up in Vegas, my friends. Had a couple of smokes and a cup of Joe. He chooched down to the tattoo shop. Do 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 do. Had a couple of smokes, my friends. I need a YouTube play button on my left hand. 'Cause I'm gonna be real cool, my friends. And indeed, look at it when it was through. And he said, Lord, what am I gonna do? I got the worst tattoo in the world. Yeah. And indeed, look at it when it was through. And he said, Lord, what am I gonna do? I got the worst tattoo in the world. I got the worst tattoo in the world. I got the worst tattoo in the world. Do. That's right, folks. That definitely is the worst tattoo in the world. You can't tell me for a second there, Mr. HVAC brother. YouTube play button images.
Pictures of YouTube Creator Awards. All right.
You're telling me, you want to tell me, Mr. HVAC, you want to tell me, Mr. HVAC, that this is a great tattoo? That's the worst tattoo in the world, folks. And let me tell you something, Dumps. Let me tell you something, Dumps. I will personally PayPal you 1,000 US dollars if you get this play button tattooed right on your forehead. It's got to be a big one. $1,000. And I'm sure some of my followers will kick in more money in the pot. We can probably get it up to $10,000. You got to get it right on your forehead, a big one. You talking about, you looking at the BERGS forehead, because I got the hairline, I got the show. You talking about like this, folks. This big. I'm talking about the entire forehead. It's got to be a YouTube play button on your forehead, folks. I will personally throw $1,000 into the pot. I'm sure my other people, we can probably get it up to $10,000, maybe $20,000. I want to see it right there on your forehead, because that would be the greatest. Now, you put it on your ass, you can always hide your ass, folks. You can hide your ass. Okay? You can put on your pants, your shorts. You can put on your bikini. You can hide your ass. You can't hide your forehead, folks, unless you want to wear a mask over your head all day, huh? Is that what you want to do, Mr. Dumps? You want to get the money? You want to get the 10 grand from, well, I said I pledge it. I'm going to double it right now. You heard it right here. $2,000 from the BERGS. I'm sure HVAC would probably throw in 1,000. Everyone would throw in 1,000 because you wouldn't do it. But who knows? Maybe the guy would do it. Maybe he is sick enough to do it. So maybe I shouldn't speak for other people. The bottom line is this. I'm sure we could get the pot up to $20,000. Or, I want you to get a tattoo, Mr. Dumps. It's got to be on your forehead, because anything else you can cover up. Got to be on your forehead. Actually, you can cover up your forehead, I guess, if you grow your hair long. But you have to keep your hair short, no longer than mine. You got to either get a YouTube play button on your fucking forehead, or it's got to say property of Herman O. Munster. Okay? It's either a YouTube play button on your forehead, Dumps, or property of Herman O. Munster. That's right. You can get either one. Take out this Vegas Barbie troll. Don't worry, I got it. So the bottom line is this. Tomorrow starts a new month, and I'm going to try to start waking up earlier, and having an earlier schedule, because I know the problem with living in the Seattle region is we are on the Pacific Standard Time Zone. And most of these YouTubers out here are on the East Coast or the Midwest. So sometimes it's more difficult to compete with other people. Because generally, I like to do 2 streams a night. I like to start off with a jam, hour jam, and get the jam out of the way, take a break for an hour, and then do a mouthpiece. Now, obviously, yeah, you're in DC, so you're 3 hours ahead. So, Tiger Kitty, when you email me from time to time, sweetheart, and when you say to me, Bergs, go live, well, it might be 8 o'clock there where you live, but it might be 5 o'clock here. So I might be at the grocery store getting some food, and I haven't even eaten yet. I can't go live on an empty stomach. Okay? So you have to understand what I am 3 hours behind the East Coast time, Tiger Kitty. So when you're looking at your clock and you see that it's 9 o'clock your time, you have to -3. It's 6 o'clock my time. Jill is not camming up. There's no way Jill is camming up. She's never going to cam up. I said to her, you're never going to cam up. That's a lie, folks. She's never going to cam up. She's not even live right now. She went off. Okay, salty dogs in there. Why the hell are you going live when I'm on live, Jill, huh? Why are you going against the righteous? Why are you going against your master? Who the hell are you talking about? Trust. Jill doesn't go live. I'm live right now, folks. I'm live. You see me? This is live. Flesh and blood and hair and clothes. This is live. When Jill goes live, the whole screen is black. That's not being live, folks. That's kind of being live. I am the master. I'm the master of puppets. I'm pulling your strings. Getting your lives, in your dreams. Blinded by me, you can't see a thing. Don't call my name because I hear you scream. Master. Because she's self-conscious, man. I don't know. She looks pretty good to me, but maybe she doesn't look good to herself. I am the master, everybody. Hell is worth all that. Natural habitat. Just a rhyme without a reason. Ritual misery. Tending misery. Now your life is out of season. I will occupy. I will help you die. I will run through you. Now I rule you too. Obey your master. Your life burns faster. Obey your master. Master of puppets, I'm pulling your strings. Leaving your eyes, smashing your dreams. Blinded by me, you can't see a thing. Just call my name, because I hear you scream. Master. To be honest with you, I've never learned how to play that entire song. I can play little bits and pieces, but the bottom line is this. A lot of those old school Metallica songs, let me tell you something, HVAC. They're broken up into like 10 or 15 different riffs. Okay? I should learn Master Puppets because that's their best song. My opinion, that's their masterpiece. And I am Jill's master. And let me tell you something, Jill. How dare you go live when I'm going live? How dare you go against the righteous? 25-cent blowjobs. Let's talk. Let's talk some business. Because I could definitely use a 25-cent blowjob, folks. I can definitely use a 25-cent blowjob, baby. Hold on a second. Let me go to a cash machine. Let me go get some quarters, folks. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. Buy me money, you can't see a thing. Just my name because I hear you scream. Master. Yeah, I'm sure it was a shit show, Jill. I'm sure your thing was a shit show. So who are you mad at now? Who are you mad at now, Jill? The rumor on the street is you're mad at G Mangoes. I heard that G Mangoes called you a stalker and he didn't bring you up on panel or he kicked you off. What's the deal there, huh? Now, you know what? Now, after what I do, after everything I do for you, now Norm has his house. He's got a big piece of equity there. Let's not talk about Norm. I talked to Norm. Okay. Oh, yeah, and by the way, everyone in Canada today, happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day on July 1st to all my Canadian fans. I got a lot of Canadian fans. What is Canada Day?
It is Wednesday, July 1st, 2020, in Ottawa, on Canada.
Let's tell all the Canadians happy Canada Day. Canada Day. $9.99 from Who's Your Daddy? Woo! Canada Day, a federal statutory holiday. It celebrates the anniversary of July 1st, 1867. The effective date of the Constitution Act, which the three separate colonies of the province of Canada, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick into a single dominion within the British Empire called Canada. It was originally called Dominion Day, but in 1982, it was patriated as Canada Act. In 1982, the year in which the Canadian Constitution was patriated by the Canada Act. So since 1982, it's been called Canada Day, folks. Before then, it was called Dominion Day. So let's give everyone in Canada a big woo, because I got a lot of fans in Canada. Who's Your Daddy with $9.99? Let's give Who's Your Daddy a wrench. Who's Your Daddy getting a wrench? Coming in with $9.99 on the BERGS Show. Let's give Canada a big salute. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons' command, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, $1 from the $1 man, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. The reason why I got the United States flag, folks, is because we're all part of North America. So we got your back, Canada. Even though a lot of Canadians don't like Americans and vice versa. I've never really had any problems with any Canadians in my life. The only Canadian I've ever had a problem with is Tucker. I mean, the only Canadian... No, that's not true. $1 from $1 man. I hatoof on myself. I hatoof on you, Bergs. The only 2 Canadians I've had problems with on YouTube. And I've had problems with Norm, but Norm and I talk. We're good. Only 2 Canadians I've had problems with on here, folks, have been Mr. Tuck and Jinx. For whatever reason, Jinx cannot come up the present time with the Big Johnston. She can't come up the present time because she's so infatuated with how the Bergie boy looks. She wants the Bergs. Let me tell you something, girls. Woo! When you see a man like this, you're looking at half Sasquatch, half human. It brings out the animalistic tendencies of the female species. And when a woman sees a caveman like the Bergs, and she comes up to the Bergs, and she takes a whiff of my pheromones and my natural body odor, let me tell you something, folks. The women go crazy. And when they touch my soft beard, they think about Santa Claus. And let me tell you something, folks. When the girls, they go on all these dating sites. These girls like Salty Dog, like Stephanie Pooch, like Tiger Kitty, like Hazel Reptiles. They going on all these dating websites. Plenty of Fish, Tinder, Matchmaker.com, Matchmaker, make me a match. Match.com, eHarmony. But you know what? They've never looked in to the caveman dating website. Because there is no caveman dating website. Because during the caveman times, there was no internet technology. So the bottom line is this. I'm a caveman. And that's what the women like. Because when I see my woman sitting there in a public park, in a dark area with a shadow around it. And I see my woman. I look for a woman, a natural looking woman with long and natural hair down to her ass crack, with large natural breastises. And I walk up behind her. Just like a mountain lion, folks. Just like a cat. A cat is very stealthy. A cat sneaks up to get their prey. A cat is very silent. I'm just like a cat. I'm a caveman cat. And I see this woman, a natural looking woman. She doesn't have to be the best looking woman, but she gotta have long natural hair down to her ass. She gotta have large natural breastises. She gotta have roomy hips, childbearing hips. Someone who can give birth to at least 20 to 25 Bergie boys and Bergettes. And just like a stealthy cat, a lion or a lioness or a tiger or a cheetah or a mountain lion or a puma or a bobcat. I come up very slowly. And I take out my bird club and I hatoof on their head, brother. Woo! And I knock their ass out. And I pull them by their mane into my cave, into my Berg cave. And I make them my property. Because let me tell you something about women, folks. Let me tell you something that they want. Women have gotten corrupted in this world by too much technology, too many choices. You see women going out on dates nowadays, and they'll go out on a date with the Bergie boy, and they might say, oh, the Bergie, he's kind of cute, but he lives in his mommy's garage. So then they look at their scroll, and they got 20 new messages from guys. Oh, I'm going to go out with this guy tomorrow night. The women nowadays have too many options. That's the problem with these women. So I eliminate the options. And I come up behind them and I club them over the head, knock them unconscious. I pull them into my cave, make them my property. Because deep down inside, that's what a woman wants. They want security. They want a big, burly man like the Bergs. They want security. And they want protection. And that's what I offer them. And they want to be property. They don't want all these choices. All these choices has fucked up the women's head. All these choices has made a women don't know how to make up their mind as it is. And you give them more choices, you're going to end up with a really fucked up woman. So I'm here to end that. I'm not giving the woman a choice. I'm making the choice for her. Bam, just like that. Pull her into my cave. She's my property now. I brand her just like cattle gets branded. Property of the Bergs. Right on her left ass cheek. I keep her in that fucking cave. Just like Herman keeps Missy in that cage, I keep my woman in that cave while I go out there in the jungle, swinging like Tarzan from tree to tree, getting what I need to get, getting the meat, fighting the dinosaurs, bringing home the meat, while my cave woman, my property, because she belongs to me now, I take all of her cellular devices away. She has no more contact with the outside world. She belongs to me. She is subservient to me. And the bottom line is this. That's what she wants deep down inside. Because you can't suppress thousands and thousands of years of evolution. Because deep down inside, a woman wants a caveman. A woman wants a hairy beast. A woman wants a man who smells like he's been working all day. He's been out there in the jungle getting the meat, coming home sweaty. A woman doesn't want you to take off your clothes and take a shower and then fuck her. She wants you right then and there when you're sweaty, because that is when all the pheromones are coming out. That's when you are unleashing your machismo. That's when the woman wants you. She's licking the sweat off your body. She wants you to take her, just like you take your prey in the wilderness. And that's what I bring her in the caveman school of Dayton. And that's the bottom line. And these women were going to be happy with the Bergs because they don't have any more contact with the outside world. They don't have any more options. They can't say, oh, Bergs, I had a really nice night tonight. So can I see you again? Oh, yeah, I mean, maybe, we'll see what happens. No, there is no we'll see what happens. There is no we'll play it by ear. I ended all of that when I clubbed you over the head, dragged you in my cave, and made you my property. You are mine now. That's it. You don't need to make any decisions like that. The only decisions you need to make, you need to wake up. You need to take care of that cave. You need to walk down to the riverside. You need to walk down to the riverside, woman. And you need to fetch that water and bring it back. You need to set up our camp. You need to make our cave into a home. And eventually, because at the end of the night, because it gets dark, when that fire burns out, we don't have any lanterns. We don't have any cellular devices. We don't have any flashlights. It's the end of that night. We don't have any alcohol, no cigarettes, no nothing. We just got meat and berries or any kind of fruit. It's just like on Gilligan's Island, folks. End of that night, we got the meat in our bellies. That's when the action starts going on. And I make you pregnant every time we have sex. And 10 years later, or 5 years later, after we got 3 Bergie boys and Bergettes, we move out of that cage and we move out to the countryside. And we have a farm, and I become a farmer. And you're inside, you're taking care of the household, you're taking care of the kids. I'm taking care of the farm, and we got a lot of Bergie boys, and they're out there helping me with the farm. And that is what you want. But you can't get it. You'd rather stay online, girls, and play your little games on your little stupid websites, on your little stupid apps. Swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right. Huh? You want a man like me to take control. You want the Bergs. The bottom line is this. You'd rather stay in your current situation where you got plenty of options, and Miss Stang knows what I'm talking about. Tiger Kitty and Salty Dog definitely knows what I'm talking about. Because if I come home, if I come inside, Salty Dog, after I've been working outside for 2 hours, mowing the lawn on a hot 85 to 90 degree day, and doing yard work, and I'm all sweaty, what do you want from me? You don't want me to go take a shower. You want me right there, Salty. You want me right there, Miss Thang. You want me right there, Tiger Kitty. Bergs, I rich. If you rich, show me some love right now. Show me some love, girls, if you agree with the Bergs caveman school dating. Show me some love right now, girls. Because you want 3 things, women. You want protection. You want security. You want 4 things. You want 4 things. You women want 4 things, folks. You want protection, security. You want protection, security, love, and a family. That's what you want. You want 4 things, folks. Protection, security, love, and a family. That's what you want. That's what you want, girls. So you know what? If you don't want that, you better swipe right. You want that? You better swipe left. No, wait. I forgot how it worked. Oh, no, wait. You better swipe right. You better swipe right if you want that. You better swipe right. You better swipe right. Because I have sisters, I know how women are. They want to be first and foremost protected. Secondly, they want security. Third, they want to be loved. And they want a family. And pretty much, that's the 4 basics. That's it. What else is there? Yeah. And loyalty. And respect. But that all falls into it. There is loyalty and respect there. Insecurity. Yeah, see, Jill doesn't want to work. Jill doesn't want to work. She wants a sugar daddy. She can't work. She wants a guy to pay all her bills. Well, what are you going to do for me, Jill? What do you have to bring to the table? What do you have to bring to the table? Tiger Kitty might support you. Tiger Kitty just said she's rich. Tiger Kitty might support you, Jill. I'm canceled. You couldn't leave me. You can't leave me. You can never leave me. You can't even cam up. You did another live stream tonight in the dark. Just like my phone here in the dark. You did a live stream in the dark. In my opinion, if you can't go live and show yourself, then you ain't even live. Why don't you help me, Tiger Kitty? I'm the one who's live right now. I hatoof on anybody who's trying to use my platform to make money off me. No. On the show. I need to save up for my Class B, folks. You think I'm going to live in an apartment complex and pay a landlord rent? I've already done that. Where do you ever go? You never get anywhere in life doing that. Okay? But let me tell you something. If I was one of these people who lives in a van, first off, it wouldn't be a Class B van like Elbows. It'd be larger than that. That's like living in a dollhouse. I haven't seen her thing yet, but she needs to learn how to cam up. Okay? She needs to learn how to cam up. See my head? See my face? Cammed up. I will never live in a fucking... Oh, I live in my mommy's garage. Great. I live in my mommy's garage. I live in my mommy's garage. I need to live. Okay, you got someone like Whiskey OG. He's got a nice size, but I want to be able to travel also. So there's something called a Class B wide or even a Class C. Okay, I could travel in that because I could still do the BERGS Show part-time, and then I would park and I would work somewhere. See, that's what these nomads, you see, they don't want to work. I would work somewhere. Let's say I wanted to go visit Salty Dog in Iowa. I'd park my rig somewhere. I'd see her, but I'd go get a job for a while. You know? Now I'm not going to, I'll get a job doing manual labor, or whatever. You're done with that. You go somewhere else. You don't set up, you see all these freaking van dwellers, they don't work. You got to do both. You only use the van for one reason, to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Use the van to sleep. Why do you keep talking? Yeah, because people view you. No, you're not going to talk to me like that. No. You're not going to call me a bitch. You're not going to call me a bitch. No, sorry. You're not going to call me a bitch. You're getting a fucking timeout. You're not going to call me a bitch. Sorry. Not going to happen. Bam, just like that. See? Happens every fucking night. You ain't going to call me a bitch. You bring nothing to the show. Jill, she just called me a bitch. You ain't gonna call me a bitch. Never. I'm not gonna stop. I didn't do anything wrong. You're not gonna call me a bitch. Nobody's gonna call me a bitch. Never. You don't have a fucking show. Every single video you've ever made has been about me. Every single sub you've ever gotten has been about because you've known me. So fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Take your show on the road. Okay? Go take your show on the road, folks. Because I don't need you in here. You bring nothing to the table except talking shit. I don't need you in here. She just called me a bitch. Are you fucking crazy? You want to see the... What are you talking about? She goes, I didn't ask for shit. Love my peeps. Pulled more views than you, bitch. Need lessons? She's starting to talk like Chucky. She loves all those black guys. I am showing her who's boss. She ain't the boss of me. She ain't the boss of anybody. She loves all those black guys. She loves the BBC. Okay? She was on Chucky's the other night. That's all she's been doing. Ever since she's hooked up with that crew, she's been talking like them. Using the N-word, and this, and that. No. Nope. Not going to happen. You ain't going to call me a bitch. Not going to happen, folks. No, she was saying it to me. Stop fucking sticking up for her, Tiger Kitty. No, it wasn't. It was to me. What are you talking about? No, she didn't call you a bitch. She called me a bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? She talks down to me all the fucking time. Tired of it. She brings nothing to the table. Nothing to the table. Absolutely nothing. Even when she goes live, it's all black. It's a black fucking screen. Give me a break. All right, I'm getting tired here, folks. I'm going to bed. I'll talk to you later. I want you folks to show some love. I've been on here for 3.5 hours. I didn't want to waste my whole fucking night on here. I wasted my night for 3 hours and 35 minutes. I want to see some love here. No. I'm not even going to be able to talk tomorrow because my voice is shot. So I want to see some love here from anybody. Tiger Kitty, you say you're rich. You only showed me $2 of love. So show me $5 of love, Tiger Kitty. She's not blocked. I put her in a timeout. She can come back. No. What does she have to do with me? If you love the Bergs, you'll show me love. Okay? No one's going to call me a fucking bitch. I don't care who you are. You call me a bitch, you're going to get fucking... No. I didn't have lots of money tonight. What are you talking about? You know? No. All right, folks. Show your love to the Bergs. I've been talking for 3 hours and 36 minutes. You fucking come at the present time. $2? That's a fucking disgrace. Show your love to the Bergs right now. On the super chat. Now, I've let it go. I fucking put her in a timeout. If she wants to come back, she'll come back. If she doesn't want to come back, I don't care. No! You fucking come at the present time. You're the one who says you're rich. So where's the money at? Tiger Kitty. I don't know anything about the blacks on here. I didn't even know there was a black area. But I think they should stay with their own and not intermingle with us. Because I was listening to that fucking guy, Chucky. He had a bunch of people on the show, these fucking hardcore hoes. They were saying they hate white people. White people should die. I don't need these people in my life. I don't need these fucking hardcore fucking black lives. Fuck black lives. I care about my life. Why do I care about a black life? I care about my own fucking life. My parents' lives matter. My life matters. My brothers and sisters' lives matter. Why do I care about a black life? I care about my own fucking life. Berg's life matters. Okay? And all these fucking white snowflake libtards who follow them are fucking a bunch of race traitors, in my opinion. How can you have a white person walking through a fucking protest going, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter? Are you kidding me? My father and my grandfathers, they'd be rolling around in their fucking graves seeing a white boy saying Black Lives Matter. You see all these fucking little fucking college kids, Black Lives Matter, and they're fucking whiter than me. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives. Are you a fucking snowflake? Shut the fuck up. Black Lives Matter. Stop telling me to stop. Only thing I want to see from you right now is fucking some fucking money. Then show some love. Yeah. Screw BLM. Yeah, they are losers. They loot their own neighborhoods. They burn them to the ground. And then all the fucking elders, all the elderly, they don't have any fucking money. Or they don't have any more stores to go get, their medicine. The Walgreens is burned down. They don't have any grocery stores to get their food. They don't have any fast food restaurants. Everything's burned down in these inner cities. And a lot of times they don't have any fucking transportation to go anywhere else. Yeah. All these fucking looters, no medicine, no food, no nothing. And we're coming up on summertime here, folks. It's going to be hot as fuck in these cities. Minneapolis, you kidding me? Stop telling me to stop. What's your problem? Okay? Just show me some love. That's all I want to know. Don't tell me to stop. Don't ever tell me to stop. Yeah. Why you telling me please? Stop telling me please. Just fucking show your fucking love. If not, then just shut the fuck up. The fuck? Yeah, fuck Black Lives Matter. Fuck Chucky 713. He's a fucking scumbag. He's just fucking using our community to try to, channel build and all that stuff. I'm tired of her telling me to stop. What do you want me to stop? It's my own fucking channel. Go fuck yourself. I'm not going to stop. I'm not emailing you. Show me love. I'm not on here to email people. I'm not on here to make friends. I'm on here to fucking make money. Okay? Show me your love. Don't tell me to stop. What's your problem? You stop. All right, I'm only going a few more minutes, folks. I've been going for almost 4 hours. Salty Dog ruined another fucking hangout. Another one in the books. Ruined by Salty Dog. Good job, Jill. I hope you're proud of yourself. Well, you got a lot of other people now, Jill, so don't fucking look to me for anything. Don't talk to me. Don't fucking do whatever you want. Okay, Tiger Kitty. Sleep it off. You're drunk. You don't get it. You girls just don't get it. Missy, you don't get it. Women are like a union. They all stick up for each other, but they don't even know what's going on. Just stay in your own lane. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Just shut the fuck up, okay? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Just shut the fuck up. Stay in your own lane. If you don't know what's going on, then just keep your mouth shut. All right, folks. All right. Tiger Kitty. Tiger Kitty loves me. Tiger Kitty wants me bad. Tiger Kitty, that's right. I am a pig. And you want this pig. You want me bad. You want me bad. Because that's what I am, folks. I'm a pig. And women love pigs like me. Women love alpha men like me. All right, folks. It's been nice. Happy Canada Day tomorrow. I'll talk to you all later. I'm definitely a pig. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink.